My girlfriend said, "You're my backup plan if my ex doesn't work out." At brunch with her friends, thought I couldn't hear her. I walked over to the table. "I'm nobody's backup." Then I left. When she called that day and I was already on a date with someone who'd choose me first. I, 32 male, was with my girlfriend, 29, for about a year and a half. She'd been living in my condo for the last 6 months. Paid some utilities. We split groceries. Normal setup. Sunday morning, she had brunch with her friends at this place downtown with outdoor seating. I was supposed to play basketball, but my buddy bailed, so I figured I'd surprise her. Maybe grab coffee after they finished. Parked across the street. Saw her table right away on the patio. 4 of them, mimosas, laughing. Started crossing the street when I heard it. Sound carried perfectly. Her friend, "So what's the deal with you two? Is this getting serious or what?" My girlfriend laughed. Not her normal laugh. The one she uses when she thinks she's being clever. "Honestly, he's perfect on paper, right? Good job. Nice place. Treats me well, but he's basically my backup plan. My ex is moving back in a few months. We've been talking. Why give up a comfortable situation while I wait?" They all giggled, clinked their glasses. Someone said, "Smart girl, keep your options open." I stopped walking. Just stood there on the sidewalk. Hurt? Yeah. Angry? Sure. But mostly I felt this weird clarity wash over me. Like everything suddenly made sense. All the little things I brushed off. Walked straight to their table. My girlfriend saw me and went pale. "Hey." "Oh God, what are you doing here?" "Came to surprise you." Looked at her friends. "Ladies." Back to her. "I'm nobody's backup plan. We're done." "Wait, what?" "Baby, what are you talking about?" "You know exactly what I'm talking about. Good luck with the ex. You won't be waiting for him in my place." "Left," she called after me. Kept walking. Got to my car. Hands were shaking. Started the engine and drove home. By the time I pulled into my parking spot, she'd already called multiple times. Ignored them all. Went inside, made coffee, sat down and started handling business. Passwords, Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, HBO Max, Wi-Fi. All mine. All paid by me. All used by her. Logged her out of everything. Changed every password, documentation. Wrote down what I heard word for word. Who was there. When it happened. Not planning to use it legally. Just wanted it recorded. Lease. Pulled it out. My name only. Bought the place 3 years ago. She's not on any paperwork. Just a guest. Texted her. "You have until Wednesday to get your stuff out. After that, I'm changing the locks." She called immediately. Sent to voicemail. Called again. Then her friends started calling. Blocked all of them. That evening my phone buzzed. Message from a woman I work with. We'd gotten coffee a few times over the past year. Good chemistry, but I was taken, so I never pushed it. "Hey, random question, but would you want to grab dinner sometime? Been meaning to ask." Looked at that message for a minute, then typed back. "How about tonight?" "Really? Yeah, that works." Went to dinner. Actually had a great time. She made me laugh. Listened when I talked. Looked at me like I was someone she cheated, not someone she settled for while waiting for something better. We closed down the restaurant, walked around downtown after. She grabbed my hand at some point. Got home late. Checked my phone. Bunch of missed calls from my ex. Texts ranging from "we need to talk" to "you're being crazy" to "you can't just throw me out. Watch me. Update 1. Wednesday came around. Took a half day off work to be there for the move out. She showed up mid-afternoon with her mother. Knocking started. "Baby, please, we need to talk." Opened the door, kept the chain on. "Nothing to talk about. Your stuff's in boxes in the spare room. Take them and go." Her mother jumped in immediately. "You can't just throw my daughter out. She lives here. She's been staying here as my guest. That arrangement's over." My girlfriend started crying. "I didn't mean it like it sounded. Girls just talk. You know how it is. You called me your backup plan while waiting for your ex. That's pretty clear." "I was drunk. I say stupid stuff when I'm drunk. So the real you comes out when you drink. Cool. Makes it worse, actually." Her mother puffed up. "She gave up her apartment for you. You can't just—" "Her lease was up anyway. This was convenient. She pays a couple $100 in utilities. That's it." Unhooked the chain. Opened the door wider. 5 boxes. Couple suitcases. Some clothes on hangers. "There, take it. You're both welcome to load up." My ex looked past me. "What about the bookshelf, the coffee table? Did you pay for those?" "We bought them together." I have receipts all on my card. Take what you actually paid for, which is that throw pillow set on top of the boxes. Her mother's face went red. This is abuse, keeping her belongings. Call the cops if you want. I have receipts and a lease showing this is my property. Take what's hers and go. They started loading up, my ex crying the whole time, her mother shooting daggers at me with her eyes. When they were almost done, my ex tried once more. Can we at least talk? Get coffee later this week. No. Come on, I love you. You love having somewhere to stay while you wait for something better. That's not love. That's not fair. You moved into my home, slept in my bed while hoping your ex would come back. You tell me what's fair about that. She left crying, her mother's parting shot. You'll regret this. You're losing the best thing that ever happened to you. Closed the door. Called the locksmith I'd already scheduled. Guy showed up within the hour. New locks installed. Cost me around $200. That night, the texts started from her friends. Screenshots of social media posts about abusive men who throw women out. And financial manipulation. Her comment section was full of support. She'd spun the whole thing. Whatever. People who know me know the truth. But here's the thing. My coworker. We went out again Thursday and Friday and Saturday, each time better than the last. She asked what happened with my ex. Gave her the short version. Her response, wow, dodged a bullet there. Who does that to someone? Someone who sees people as placeholders, apparently. My ex found out I was seeing someone. The texts went nuclear. Already dating? You never loved me. Hope she's worth ruining us. Replied once. What we had was fake on your end. And yeah, she is. She chose me first, not last. Blocked her after that. Update 2. The entitlement got worse. Way worse. The dog context. I have a dog. Had her for 4 years. All paperwork in my name, vet records, microchip, everything. My ex fell in love with her when we started dating. Great. But legally, my dog came home from work Tuesday to find a note taped to my door. We need to discuss custody. Completely unfair to cut me off from her. Your ex? Custody of my dog? She texted that night. We should work out a sharing arrangement. I'll take her on weekends. She's my dog. You're not taking her anywhere. I raised her with you. She's as much mine. You played with her and fed her sometimes. I pay the vet, food, insurance. She's mine. Done talking about this. I'm coming Saturday to get her. Show up and I'm calling the cops for trespassing. Try to take my dog and it's theft. Saturday comes. My doorbell camera catches everything. Her and her mother standing outside for 20 minutes, knocking. Her mother trying to look in the windows. I was inside with my dog and my new girlfriend. Yeah, we're official now. Finally called the cops. 2 people trespassing, refusing to leave. They left before the cops showed up, but the officer took a report anyway. I showed him the texts about her planning to take my dog. Keep those texts. If she tries again, call immediately. Might want to think about a restraining order. Got a case number. Felt good to have it official. The job drama. Here's where she went really dirty. My ex works in marketing. I'm in software. Different companies, same business park. That's how we met 2 years ago. My boss called me into his office Thursday. Got a weird email I need to ask you about. Showed me. Anonymous Gmail account. Said I was harassing my ex. That I was unstable and potentially dangerous. Suggested the company should be aware they employed someone targeting women. My face went hot. That's completely false. We broke up after I overheard her call me her backup plan. She's the one harassing me. Showing up at my place trying to steal my dog. Boss figured it was garbage. Too vague. Burner account. But had to ask. Showed him everything. The texts, doorbell footage, the police report. Keep all of this. If it escalates, get a lawyer. I left shaking. She tried to torpedo my career because I wouldn't be her safety net. That afternoon, I drove to her company. Walked into reception. I need to speak with HR about an employee harassing me outside work. The receptionist looked nervous but called someone. HR manager came down. How can I help? One of your employees has been trespassing at my property, trying to steal my dog and sent false accusations to my employer. I have a police report, video footage, and screenshots. Filing a formal complaint. Her face got serious. Let's talk in my office. Spent half an hour laying it all out. The texts, the footage, the email to my boss, he'd forwarded it. Police report. This is concerning. We take this seriously in and out of the workplace. Not trying to get her fired, just establishing a record. She crossed a line trying to destroy my career. She took copies of everything, said they'd be investigating and taking appropriate action. Left feeling vindicated. The friends attacked that weekend. My girlfriend and I went to a wine bar. Nice place, live music, having a great time. 3 of my ex's friends walked in, saw us immediately. Their faces went from shock to rage. They huddled up, whispering. Then one came over, the ringleader from Brunch. Wow, that was fast. Not doing this. Leave. You destroyed her. She's devastated and you're just out living your best life. My girlfriend looked confused. Who are you? A friend of the woman he abused and threw out. My girlfriend actually laughed. Abused? He heard her call him a backup plan and broke up with her. That's self-respect, not abuse. The friend's face went red. He kicked her out with no warning. Stole her dog. Got her in trouble at work. The dog is his. She tried to steal it and she emailed his boss first, trying to get him fired. He just made sure there were consequences. You're both awful. She deserves better. My girlfriend, maybe she should have thought about that before using him as a safety net. Now leave before I call the manager. They left, but not before posting photos of us with captions about me flaunting a new relationship while his ex suffers. Comments were predictably dramatic. My response: Monday morning I went to a lawyer, laid out everything. You've documented well. Grounds for a restraining order, possibly defamation depending on the work email impact. Don't want her money. Just want her to leave me alone. Cease and desist letter might work. Official legal makes it clear further harassment means legal action. About $300 to draft and send. Did it. Letter went out via certified mail midweek. She signed for it Thursday. Radio silence since. My girlfriend's been solid through all this. I choose you every day, she said. Not as a backup, you're my first choice. That's what it should feel like. Update. 3 months since Brunch. Time to wrap this up. Legal fallout. The cease and desist worked mostly, but the damage from her email had ripple effects. Couple weeks later, my boss called me in again. The same anonymous email had gone to 3 other executives. Same accusations, same burner account, but she messed up. One email was sent from a coffee shop, and she'd posted an Instagram story from that exact coffee shop at the same time. My IT director, who also got the email, pulled the metadata, connected the dots. We can't ignore this anymore. This is harassment affecting our workplace. We're taking action. Didn't ask for it. Not stopping it either. Company lawyer sent her a letter. Cease the false statements. Continued defamation will result in a lawsuit. She called from a blocked number that night. You're really letting them sue me over a few emails? You tried to destroy my career because I wouldn't be your backup. Actions have consequences. I was hurt. I made a mistake. You made calculated choices. Multiple emails to different people. That's not a mistake. That's revenge. I can't afford a lawyer. This will ruin me. Should have thought of that before you tried to ruin me. Hung up. Blocked the number. HR outcome. Her company's investigation wrapped up last week. She got put on a performance improvement plan. Corporate speak for building a case to fire. I found out through mutual connections. Apparently using company time and property to harass someone violated their ethics code. She's furious, claiming I weaponized her company against her. Lady, you weaponized mine first. I just had better documentation. Friend group collapse. Her friends turned on her. The ringleader from the wine bar reached out with an apology. I didn't know the full story. She said you were controlling, that she needed space, that you kicked her out for wanting independence. When the truth came out about the backup plan and the work emails, I realized she'd been lying. Too late for friendship, but appreciated the acknowledgement. Turns out when she tried coordinating harassment campaigns, most backed out. Supporting a friend is one thing. Defamation is another. She's basically alone now except her mother. The ex from Seattle moved back last week. She was ecstatic, finally getting what she'd waited for. He broke up with her 3 days later. Turns out he moved back for a job. Not her. They'd been casually texting, but he had zero interest in anything serious. Actually seeing someone from Seattle he's committed to. She called him crying about giving up everything, waiting for him. He told her that was her choice. He never asked her to wait. She posted a vague breakup thing on social media. Comments weren't sympathetic this time. People caught on to the pattern. Where I am. My girlfriend moved in last week. Before anyone says it's fast, maybe. But when you know, you know. She looked at the spare room that used to have my ex's stuff. This would make a perfect office for me. Her stuff fits. She contributes equally without being asked. Introduced me to her family. They actually like me. Her dad shook my hand and said, "Thanks for treating my daughter like she matters." The dog is obsessed with her. It's honestly adorable. Last night we were cooking dinner. She randomly said, "Thanks for being brave enough to walk away. Made it possible for us." That hit different. The revenge wasn't the legal stuff or job consequences. Those were just natural results. The real thing, I'm happy. Actually, genuinely happy. Didn't know it could be this easy. My ex spent a year and a half treating me like insurance while waiting for better. Now she's alone, struggling at work. Friends gone. And the guy she wanted doesn't want her. I'm with someone who texts me during the day just to say she's thinking about me. Who doesn't keep exes on standby, who introduces me as her partner, not her for now. My girlfriend was there that day, by the way, at brunch. Different table, but there. Heard the whole backup plan speech. Saw me walk over and end it. Saw me leave. She told me later. That's when I decided to text you. I'd been interested for months, but you were taken. Then I saw you refuse to be someone's second choice. That's the kind of person I want. So yeah, my ex wanted a backup plan. Instead, she pushed me towards someone who doesn't do backup plans. Some people will say I moved too fast. Should have been single longer. Rebounding maybe. Or maybe I just stopped wasting time on someone who saw me as temporary. Either way, I'm good. My ex posted yesterday about learning self-love and healing from toxic relationships. The irony. To anyone wondering if there's someone's backup, trust your gut. If you feel like an option, you probably are. I was nobody's backup. Now I'm somebody's only choice. That's the real upgrade. Edit. No, I don't feel bad. Yes, the company legal action is real. No, I'm not worried about my reputation. Truth is documented. Yes, my girlfriend is real. Stop telling me to give my ex another chance. She had it and spent it waiting for someone else. Edit 2. The Seattle ex apologized to me. Said he had no idea she was using me as a placeholder. We had a decent talk. He's a good guy who just happened to be someone's fantasy while I was their reality. No hard feelings. Edit 3. Company legal action wasn't my choice. They initiated it after she sent false claims to multiple executives. That's on her.